What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. We are still X days out, but I do think I'm a little bit closer to making a decision on what shows I'm doing. Today we've got a ridiculously busy day and it's ridiculously exciting. Like, I'm sure you can see on the title just how amazing today is. We are training legs. We are recording 2 podcasts. We've got a filming session for something that's coming for Just Coaching. I'll probably talk about it in today's video. Me and Tom have been working on it for a while and we're going to film it. We're going to film the content around it and then it'll go live potentially next week, which may well be when this video goes live, so it might actually be live now. And then tonight, me and Annabella are going to watch the Mighty Reds against Atletico Madrid. I don't want to scare anyone, but last time I went to watch Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid, the day after, we went into lockdown. Oh, not the day after, maybe like a few days after. But it was a bad time for the country, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen again this time. Liverpool also lost that day, and I am yet to see Liverpool win in the flesh. I'm still excited. I'm buzzing to be going. Let's go. Come on, Liverpool. So yeah, right, we're going to do the first of all of them jobs, and that is recording a podcast with one of my boys, Connor. So Connor toured off Drew. He competed earlier on this year. Him and his mate Kieran have started doing a podcast together and asked me to come on. So I thought, yeah, let's get it. Let's discuss the weekend in depth. They can hammer me with as many questions as they want, and I will provide as much value as I possibly can. And then straight after that, I've got a podcast with Mr. Stockton, where we'll probably be discussing the exact same stuff, plus answering a load of questions that I've been asked on Instagram. So this morning is pretty hectic. You know what? I've been pretty excited for today, based off of how hectic it is. It's like, come on, get up, get after it, put in the hours, put in the work, you know. No drama. This morning, woke up at 5:30 to get ahead of the game. Felt like AJ Morris, you know, up, grinding, check-ins. Oof, baby. Obviously did cardio. We're weighing in at 79.7 kilos this morning. Legs a little heavier from getting back, doing cardio and stuff. That will wash off, that will subside. And we'll be back to new low weigh-ins, hopefully by the end of this week. And yeah, I think that's it. Podcast number 1, going down.
One, people.
What's the name of the podcast?
The Natty Standard Podcast.
The Natty Standard. Search it on YouTube, search it on Spotify, and give it a listen. Give it some love. Oh dear, right, that is podcast numero 1 done for the day. Really, really good chat with Connor and Kieran. Just kind of like going over things. It's a weird one. If you're watching these vlogs, then you probably are quite invested in like bodybuilding in general. But you know, if you lose a show, this might surprise a few people, but no one dies. It's not that deep. Just do another show later on down the line and improve. So yeah, I think that the boys, when we first got on the call, they were both a bit like, oh, poor Josh. It's not that deep. It's fine. It's just a fucking bodybuilding show. But anyway, right now we have got podcast numero 2 with Mr. Stocky Ton. We'll get that boshed out. It'll be a good listen because we've got some really, really good questions. So again, if you want to watch or give this podcast a listen or a watch or whatever, Board Shots and Banter, available on Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcast from. Let's talk more about the death of Josh Croggan's physique. Yeah, buddy. Hello, Thomas Stockton.
Hello.
I'm not as good as Sam Sulek because I am washed.
I don't think anyone will ever be as good as Sam Sulek. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You look handsome today, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate. It's my glow, you see?
You are glowing, to be fair. You're looking handsome, bro.
Yeah, and
that light is just actually perfect, though. What's the point in your eye then? What's in your eye?
Exfoliated and grazed my skin. Tom, is this going to be an amazing podcast?
Of course it is. Every single podcast, all of our 114 podcasts are incredible.
Do you know that today is our 2-year anniversary?
What, we uploaded this time 2 years ago?
I believe so. Righty-ho. Second podcast of the day, done and dusted, and we are now at S20 Physiques, where I think it's actually called S20 Health and Fitness now, where we are going to film all the content for Man and Tom's little project. Then we're going to train legs. So, yeah, I'll bring you guys along for a bit of the old BTS. And then after that, I'm going to head home, pick up Annabella, and then we are going to head to Anfield to go and sing our hearts out for the lads. Am I right? Heading side. So, me and Tom
have decided that we are going to provide you, lovely bunch, with, we are going to do a 12-week challenge, but not your generic, boring 12-week challenge. We want it to be something that aligns with us more than a photo shoot.
Instead of almost having like a 12-week that you just end the 12 weeks and you're like, I'm battered, but I've got a transformation.
Yeah.
It's more focused upon the process as a whole.
Yeah.
Which obviously is what I think me and you align with more, opposed to, I'm shredded now. It's like, you're shredded.
It's a process-driven challenge or program rather than an outcome-based one. Like, if anybody watches my content, you'll know I'm in love with the process. Tom's in love with the process. Our clients, they love the process. Outcome's a bonus. Basically, it's a 12-week challenge that is completely centered around falling in love with the process, making your process that you're doing at the minute that little bit better, and kind of finishing the year with just a shit ton of momentum heading into 2026.
You have the outcome and the process. That's all I can say. That's all I have to say.
So yeah, it's going live. I'll give you guys inside scoop. Fuck 'em. So the Instagram post is going to be on the 22nd. So this video may be up by then. And then the actual thing, the actual start of the challenge is the 29th. Yeah? Sweet. You're going to get replaced by one of these one day.
That or like,
Or both.
I'm never going to get replaced. Never? You can't replace this bald fuck, you know what I mean?
True. Hello, robot. I didn't say it earlier, but if you were interested in pricing, it's $499 for 12 weeks of coaching, which is an absolute bargain, it has to be said. So when this does go live, or if it is live right now, get on it. Would you sign up if you were a natty and wanted to level up your processes?
Well, I am a natty, so I would love to level up my processes.
James is 17 years old.
Just
turned.
turned 17.
Yeah, unbelievable. The hairline, it's giving 17. Right, okay, filming done. We are going to train. I'm going to train legs. Tom's going to train push. He wants me to fail. I said, oh, let's train together, you know? Give me a push because I need it, you know, back end of prep and stuff. Don't give a fuck. Charming. Scared.
2.5 hour drive home, that's what I'm scared.
Bro, I'm going to watch Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid, fam. Oh my days, boys and girls, it is the day after, so we are going to have a 2-in-1 video today. This morning, in fact, let's go back to yesterday. Unbelievable day. Unbelievable. Incredibly productive time with Tom Hermitage planning out the J12 level up program, and I truly do think that that is going to be awesome. Yesterday, I basically forgot my camera at home, so unfortunately, these are the only videos that I've got from the Liverpool game last night. Absolutely unbelievable game. A nice 3-2 win against Atletico Madrid. Obviously doing it the Liverpool way of making it incredibly hard for themselves. Unreal. Annabella's first game, first football match since she was like 5 years old or something. First Liverpool match, of course, and it's the first time that I've actually seen Liverpool win in the flesh. Saw them win the League Cup a couple of years ago, but we won on pens and it was a bit dead. So, first win for me. And that obviously means that Annabella's the good luck charm, and every time that I go, I now need to take Annabella with me. It's just cost me twice as much to go and watch Liverpool. Wonderful. Anyway, right. Today we are still X days out. I have not 100% decided what shows I am wanting to do and what the big overall plan is for the year. I do have like an absolutely crazy plan up my sleeve. I'm not sure what the likeliness of it coming off is I'm gonna just kind of like give it a little bit of time before I fully commit. And yeah, once I do, we make it happen. As for today, I had a pretty hectic morning, just catching up on a little bit of work that I missed out on yesterday because I was obviously at Liverpool. I've got an in-person check-in today with one of my boys, Will Harrison, we're planning on competing in November. And I'm not gonna lie, he's been on prep a long time. He's lost around, I think total weight loss now is it's like 44 pounds. I'll get Will to tell us. But he's done amazing to get to this point. It's just kind of like figuring out how many tools we've got left in the toolbox to get him to stage condition, or at least condition that he's happy to go on stage at. It's one of the downsides when you do carry a lot of body weight, and you have carried a lot of body weight for a long time, getting shredded is considerably harder. Be good to see him in the flesh. I'm not actually sure what we're training, but I can train push or pull, so that will obviously align with Will. Sam Cottrell is also here for an in-person check-in. She's just started her off-season. Sam did 3 shows this year. WNBF First Timers, Gasmark 10 Classic and PCA Naturals. She won WNBF First Timers and Gasmark 10 Classic, and then, what place did she place in PCA? It might have been 4th or 5th. She did unbelievable first season, and now we're going to nail Sam's first true off season. So yeah, mega excited. There's a lot going on at the minute, and I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. I'll give you a little bit of an update as well on like the squad post the weekend. Tam's in a great spot mentally. He was so fucking close. I have been told that he did take votes for the overall despite coming second in his class. So that is phenomenal. Min pushing. The thing that I think hurt Min in his placing was his condition, but he was so ill on the run up to the show. It was, you know, never going to be 100%. It was like my situation. You just kind of look at it and go, do your best. Do your best. Don't stress too much if it's not the most amazing look that you put on stage. Do your best. Min did his best. Now we're going to try and take every little bit of fat off and line up some more shows. He's got PCA Naturals coming up, but I feel like Min's got it in him to do something crazy this year in terms of what shows he does. Like the WNBF Galaxy, it's an option. We've got the option. Val's into another peak week. Charlotte has wrapped up her season after 1 show, which is absolutely sound, because the thing that let Charlotte down, not let her down, but the thing that placed Charlotte where she placed rather than higher was a lack of mass. So that's the one thing that you can't do in an off-season, whilst on prep. You're better off just going into an off-season and getting after it. Who else we got? Henry Parfit, he's competing this weekend at UKDFBA. I've also got another client, Abby Edwards. She's friggin' hell coming to the end of her peak week now, going into her first ever show this weekend. Had a new low weigh in this morning, had a new low weigh in yesterday. Absolutely flying and coming in just so perfectly. Yeah, it's just fucking exciting. That's that. We're going to head into the gym now. I appreciate you listening to me ramble, and we're going to get after it with Will and Sam. Hi Will.
Hello Josh.
Hi Sam. Are we excited for today?
Extremely.
Are you excited for me to
Take this off. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are getting there. I can see it in your face. We're training push, so that I won't show what we're training. We're training push. Get in. Big dub. That means I can train pull tomorrow and push again on Saturday. Come on. Let's get into it. Right then, famalams. We're going to kick it off as we always do on any push session with a pec deck. We'll work up to a nice heavy set and then do like top set, back off set approach. Then it will be crucifix lateral raise, flex leverage flat press, strive incline, another lateral raise, might do a machine upstairs, might just do dumbbells. Then we've got another chest press. So due to obviously competing at the weekend, running an upper lower at the start of the week, I have got to adapt my split a little bit. Normally I would do legs, push, pull, rest, pull, top line. Now because of the switcheroo, we've got push, pull, top line. Yeah, I know. Crazy times really. But yeah, it's going to work well. And then it'll work well going into next week. With Will already, we've just done a couple of rounds of posing with 15-second holds in each pose. Find it fun?
Yeah, we're great at it.
Yeah. Will loved it. But once Will's got a decent pump, probably towards the back end of the session before we do arm, we'll have another look at him and I'll record it and you guys can critique the physique.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate.
Right, anyone that has watched my content for a while will know that I have switched from a smaller version of these on the cuff lateral raise, and honestly, I don't know if it's a prep thing because I'm a little bit leaner, but having the thicker cuffs just feels more comfortable at the minute. I cannot recommend these enough. And obviously JC10 at the checkout, but seriously, very, very, very good. In fact, I might have the smaller ones in my bag to show you what I mean. Yeah, there we go. So I've switched from these, so that thickness to this thickness, and it just feels more comfortable on my arms. Doesn't slide around as much. There's nothing wrong with these, obviously, I'm just telling you that. I think the bigger ones are better at the minute. Bigger is better. That's often the case. You know, look at Sunday, bigger was better. Ask your missus, bigger is better. Cuffs, bigger is better.
It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate.
If I manage to get between 6 and 8 reps, you've got to use discount code JC10 at Hardbody to cop yourself all of your lifting accessories.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way up, way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all black like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with, oh. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah. I had to prove to everybody else, I had to set them straight, yeah. I had to ball, so I had to renovate, I know. They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out.
Pushing movements they've gone pretty damn well, it has to be said. Just on a time efficiency front, because Will's got to get all the way back to Leeds and I've got a lot of movement to be doing later on today. We're going to do a chest fly, dumbbell lateral raise superset to kind of replace 2 movements. So yeah, nice and easy. And then we're going to get on to arms. So far, pump's pretty good. I'm 0.2 kilos above my lowest weight of prep, but I don't feel anywhere near as flat as last time I was down at this weight, which is, it's often like my favorite bit in between shows. It's like you can get down to body weight that you've been at before, but look better at it, not feel as full. I feel pretty fresh right now. Training's going really well, whereas, you know, looking at my notes, training weren't so good last time at this weight. I actually had a little bit of a meltdown last time I was at this weight, but not today. Slight change of plan, slight little adjustment, we're here for it.
Delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. Ooh, yeah. Why they wanna put me down? So much drip, yeah, I almost drowned in it. I can't come it down, yeah, I'm way too fired up. I can't slow it down. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I see the flashing lights, make sure the fashion right, yeah. I'm in my bag tonight, yeah. Ooh.
Oh yes people, lovely session with young William there. No complaints at all on anything really. Actually feeling pretty positive. I think my body's in a really good position to continue pushing for the next few days and then kind of assess things at the start of next week and decide whether it's worth going in for another show. Yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, one person that is going to be going in for a show is Will. He's 7.5 weeks out from PCA First Timers 5. We'll be aiming for that. It's a good opportunity for Will because Will wants to do Classic, but he is a junior. So with it being 2 shows on one day, Will will have the opportunity to do PCA UK Open and the First Timers show both on the same day. Get him on stage, kind of box off that goal, box off that dream, make him as competitive as humanly possible between now and show day. One thing that did keep coming up in conversations with Will is that I'm not saying that this is like a lot of things, so Will, if you're watching this, I'm not slating you, bro, but one thing that he referred to was how he was making prep easier for himself. So for example, splitting cardio up and doing 2 lots in one day rather than sucking it up and doing one big chunk. There has got to be a point on prep where you do the do rather than you try and make it easier for you. I can tell you now that there's 1,000 things that I could do right now to make my life easier. So many things, I can't even tell you. I can't think of any off the top of my head because I'm so focused on just doing the plan that I'm doing, but there's loads of things that you can do to make life easier for you. In fact, you know, I said it a few videos ago. It would be so easy for me to get to the gym, train and do cardio immediately after, but that isn't going to make me look better, right? What is going to make me look better is training, going home and eating and doing cardio first thing in the morning. That kind of setup to me isn't enjoyable, but it gets results. It gets me shredded. You know, it gets most of my clients pretty inside out. I think the difference between people that achieve elite level condition and people that lose weight is what level of discomfort are you happy to push to. The thing that I'm now trying to put on Will is you've got to be comfortable seeking discomfort. Seek discomfort in your prep. Seek the harder route rather than thinking easier. Not corner cutting, because you're not cutting a corner, you're cheating yourself really. You know, you just got to do the hard shit sometimes. So yeah, if you are in the depths, seek discomfort. Right, don't cut corners. Don't be thinking, oh, if I did this, that would make it easier and more manageable for me. Just do the do. Seek discomfort. That's the message from today's video. Seek discomfort, boys. Get after it. I'm gonna head home. Got some chicken flatties. Seek discomfort, bro. Eat chicken flatties from M&S. The discomfort from this is that M&S are discontinuing these bad boys. Sad times. They're also discontinuing, which is fucking heartbreaking. They're discontinuing my 3% burgers. Truly, truly, truly heartbreaking. So there's going to be a point in the near future where I have to make my own burgers from scratch. Oh my days. Why? Why? Who even is M&S? Oh, it's Marks and Spencer. Who even are you, Mark and Spencer? Why are you wanting me to fail? Yeah, you're forcing me to seek discomfort and make burgers. You inconsiderate, self-centered so-and-sos. Right, I'm gonna go back and eat. Rambling. Love you. Bye.